Welcome to Palm Springs Stadium for the PSCL, Power Summer Collegiate League Uncommitted Game. I'm Jack Lennon with my partner Vince Hesprick as we start to get underway here. Coming on the mound for the first pitch is going to be Tyler Kennedy, who had a 2.84 ERA and 6 1/3 innings of work this past season at College of Southern Nevada. And he will first face Declan Rivero, the second baseman. And here's the first pitch from Kennedy. It's lined right back to him up the middle. And bobbled by the second baseman. There will be no throw to first. So Rivero beats the throw out. And we have got the first man aboard here for uncommitted Team 2, who's batting first. Now, this will not be a standard game. Each pitcher will face 3 batters. It's more of a showcase kind of deal. And for a total of 30 batters, there are 10 pitchers. So we will remind you as we get further along in this game.
It's kind of a fun layout for this because we know that a lot of these guys are going to be pitching in the coming days in the PSCL. So they want to stay fresh, but just getting everyone some experience. It's a cool thing we've got here.
Absolutely. Here's the first pitch to Nicolo Di Simone, and it's off the outside for ball 1.
Because when you're out here in Palm Springs, if you're these players, like this is all about getting reps, right? And you know you've got some full rosters, so everyone deserves the chance to play some baseball, to play at this beautiful stadium. And yeah, the fact that, we're making sure we're accommodating everybody here, it's cool to see. We get to see some fun matchups as well. I'm interested to see if anybody's going to take on a teammate.
Absolutely. The 1-1 pitch to Di Simone. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Vince, it's sort of an interesting setup for today's game. You enlighten me to the fact that every pitcher will face 3 batters. Have you ever called the game like this before?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of something close. I guess when I was at school in Wisconsin, there was something kind of similar.
Now here's the 1-2 pitch and a swing and a miss, and he got him. So the second batter for Kennedy is retired on the strikeout, 1 away here.
Basically, when the new football coach came in, they held like a live practice for all the, some one-on-ones from the receivers, stuff like that. So this is probably the closest I've been, but nothing in this kind of format before. Got to be versatile, though, right?
Absolutely. Runner goes. And the throw down to second, not in time. Do you watch Wisconsin basketball at all?
Man, I know where this is going. The answer is yes.
I know one of our marketing interns, Liam Graham, goes to High Point University. That was the game of the year in March Madness. High Point, the 12 seed, upsetting the number 5 seed Badgers. Sorry, partner. There's what I would assume to be a strike. There is no home plate umpire today, and that is a first for me. I don't think I've ever called a game without a home plate umpire, but here is Indio Pavia Picot, known for his speed at the middle infield spot.
Well, here's what's interesting.
This one is fouled back right towards us and out of play.
I think the catcher is actually calling strikes for this one.
A little bit of a conflict of interest there, wouldn't you say, partner?
Yeah, because that's your battery mate. Both play for the same team. So this is going to be pretty fun to see if we see kind of a borderline call. Maybe wind up going Tyler Kennedy's way.
So is he just yelling ball strike and then?
I saw him holding up fingers.
Crazy stuff. So batter number 3 for Kennedy is Indio Pavia Picot. And leading off a second, Declan Rivero, and Pavia Picot takes up high.
Tyler Kennedy, you said he went to the College of Southern Nevada. You know what famous MLB player went there?
Enlighten me, partner.
Bryce Harper.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I know MLB players have gone to some weird colleges. Not that one, lined to third and caught right there. Really nice play over there. Not anything that I would have expected. That was Henry Lomax over there making the catch at third. That is not where I would have expected Bryce Harper to have gone to college. In fact, I would have thought a guy with that level of talent likely would not have even attended college. Drafted straight out of high school, as many of the top talents are. But Aaron Judge attended college at Fresno State. A lot of these guys have played at smaller schools, and like you mentioned, some of the schools that these guys are going to.
Harper did things a little sneaky. He basically enrolled after his sophomore year of high school so that way he could enroll in college early. So that way he
Like a family setting.
declare for the draft earlier as well. But hey, you go to school there, you're an alum. That counts.
That counts. Here's the pitch to Jace McGowan, number 6 for the Bombers. That one is off the outside. So Kennedy facing more than now that's his 4th batter.
Yeah.
I guess we're just going to have to play it by ear here from Palm Springs Stadium.
I saw Kennedy kind of hold up a 1 and look at his coach a little bit. I wonder if he just wanted one more at-bat. He wants the chance to, take on another batter. I mean, like we said, for a lot of these guys, haven't seen a ton of action in the PSCL just yet. And so you get the chance to be here on the mound at Palm Springs Stadium. Sure you want to try and enjoy it.
McGowan rolls this one over to second. Underhand toss to first is in time, so that will retire the side. We will switch teams here. The Team 1 batting order will come up, and it will start with Cooper Hasler, followed by Riley Thomas and Isaiah Bonilla, the first 3 for Team 1, when we come back to Palm Springs Stadium.
Yeah. You have a lineup, like, in order?
Like a family setting, we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. They cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Jack Lennon, Vincent Hesprick here from Palm Springs Stadium. Vince, you mentioned it earlier in the game. We were wondering if we were going to see any teammates face off. Well, here it is for the first time. It is Christian Rizzo of the Grizzly versus Misael Ruan Leyba of the Grizzly. And Leyba grounds the first pitch through to left field, base hit.
And again, we're sharing battery mates with the catchers. We got Grizzlies pitching to Grizzlies. And, of course, the Grizzlies, we suspect, are calling balls and strikes. So I'm interested to see if there's a strike 2 call. I mean, the catcher can just run off the field. Like, sometimes you see in baseball where they expect a strike 3 and they run off the field. They got to come back. There's nothing to bring a catcher back if they want a strike 3 right now.
So here is Brock Robb, and he takes low on the first pitch. Robb, a catcher and a first baseman. And with Leyba leading off of first, Christian Rizzo delivers off the outside, 2-0. Robb will be followed by his Haymakers teammate Isaiah Martin. As this one's fouled off the netting for the first strike. 2-1 the count. Vince, I know you just joined our broadcasting team, and it's already been a little bit into the power season. Just wanted to say, officially on air, welcome. And we're very excited to have you along.
Yeah, good suck up.
Call it what you want, partner. That one back to first. not in time. I guess we're the umpires today.
Well, how are they going to decide that, too? If someone steals second, there's a throw down. Like, you're not going to get a batter to say that he was out. I mean, even if I'm out by a mile, I'm just saying I'm safe and staying there.
Yeah, what are they going to do about it? It's not like they can appeal to anybody. Broadcasters, what do you think? Well, I think I'm not a good umpire, so 2-1 it is to Rob. That one way outside, 3-0. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Christian Rizzo of the Grizzlies. Runner goes. Pitch is low and away, and taking the walk is Rob. So 2 on. Nobody out for Isaiah Martin, another catcher. And now we got a plethora of defensive changes, like a whole new lineup coming out here. My goodness. Absolute pandemonium here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Well, this is like hockey, full line change.
And this is something that was not shared with the broadcasters coming into this game.
Well, you know, players are there. They're going to want to play, get some time in the field as well. Infield playing very shallow right now.
I don't think I've ever seen a 7-man sub in a game of baseball before. Because for most teams, it's not possible.
Yeah. But with this team, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
If you just believe. This is kind of fun for Christian Rizzo here because obviously listed as pitcher, but he's been taking at-bats this year as well, yeah. Had 2 hits against the Lumberjacks back on the 13th.
Yeah, he's played a little bit of first base, so Rizzo, the first baseman / pitcher, looks into Isaiah Martin and delivers. And that one gets away onto the backstop. I don't know where the runner at first went, but the runner at second advances to third. Just a lot going on here.
Well, if you want to get extra sneaky while the substitutions are going on, could a runner just walk over to second base?
Just take it.
Yeah.
When no one's looking.
More literal definition of stealing a base.
So Isaiah Martin. This will be Rizzo's last hitter, or will it? I guess we don't know. Here's the pitch. That one. The ball. Again off the outside for Rizzo. So it's 2-0 to Isaiah Martin. Rizzo fires and a big swing and a miss, 2-1. Vince, have you learned quickly just how hot it is in Palm Springs?
It's actually, and I promise you I'm not saying this to suck up as that's foul away. In Wisconsin, it's humid. And the fact that, there's not that level of humidity here. Don't get me wrong, it's hot. But when I walked from the airport to the stadium, you all looked at me like I climbed Mount Everest. But truly, it's just one of those things because it's not humid, I can sweat more. I felt cool. But, yeah, I've probably gone through good 24 water bottles over the 48 hours I've been here.
I can't blame you. 2-2 pitch. Oh. And it runs way inside on Martin. Almost hit him. 3-2. But it is hot. But like you said, it is a dry heat. And it's gotten humid a couple days that we've been here, but nothing totally out of the ordinary.
Seems like a time for a good Monster Shake.
Monster Shakes is great indeed. If you haven't been there, go ahead and check it out. 3-2 pitch is shot high and deep to left. Losing it, and now it lands on the warning track. The left fielder lost it in the sun. Now he will throw into the cutoff man. So a run will score. And I guess it's 1-0? I really don't know. Where did the runner on first base go?
Well, to pull back the curtain a little bit, I am controlling the scoreboard right now, and I don't know if I want to add runs.
And now Rizzo will face a fourth batter.
Was that the first run of the game?
That was. So here is
we'll give him a
Everett Babcock, the chill catcher, and he grounds this one to first and through, base hit. And it gets by the right fielder, so coming around third and scoring easily on the play is Martin. So 2 runs have come across in the inning. I'm so hesitant to even call it an inning. It seems like a misuse of the term.
I'm going to give him 2 runs.
And now the runner disappears once again. So Babcock heads to the dugout. I am just
Well, we got a new pitcher coming up now.
utterly bewildered. And the new pitcher is going to be Riker Tweedy. So our third pitcher of the day. I mean, Vince, this gets more confusing by the minute.
It's a fun challenge, man.
It is.
Riker Tweedy, freshman at Shasta College. He threw 2 scoreless innings last time out against the Haymakers. Shasta College and Shasta County, California.
Up there, way up north. And 7 appearances with Shasta College last year, a 10.5 ERA, 6 innings pitched. Shasta is a pretty spot. It's known for its lakes and obviously Mount Shasta. But Riker Tweedy looking to continue that success in the PSCL here. And the first hitter he will face looks to be Cooper Hasler.
Want to shut out the catcher as well, Brock Raab. R-A-A-B-E. Freshman from Anoka Ramsey Community College. So probably a situation he's not too familiar with. Calling pitches for someone who does not share the same uniform.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that except for in the MLB All-Star Game when they used to wear different jerseys. What was your opinion on them getting rid of that in the MLB? Did you like that, or are you against it? What are your thoughts?
I like when the players are representing the teams that they stand with. Like, I like that the players here, they're not wearing all one color. You can see the different teams that they represent. I mean, that's kind of part of what this is. It's not just a chance for individual players to represent themselves, but also teams as well in the PSCL. So to answer your question in a long-form way, I liked it when they wore their own uniforms.
So it will be Cooper Hasler. And he will be the first to face Riker Tweedy. Tweedy, the third pitcher of this game. And the catcher, like you said, Brock Raab. Raab was actually the one who drew that walk with a man off of second and disappeared.
That's maybe a little dramatic. They walk to the dugout.
Here's the first pitch and a swing and a miss to Cooper Hasler. Hasler, a corner infielder for the Bootleggers.
Listed at 6'3", 245.
Not a small guy by any stretch of the imagination. Now this one way off the outside. 1-1.
Cooper played earlier today against the Bombers, drew a walk.
Now it takes inside, 2-1.
I'm not sure if that was on purpose. The pitcher just tapped the top of his hat.
Looking for an
Maybe
ABS
wanting a challenge, yeah.
2-1 pitch. Swinging a topper foul. Back to the backstop and off the fence. 2-2. So Riker Tweedy having to work for it here with the first batter he faces. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So Cooper Hasler is the first victim of Tweedy, this one by way of a strikeout. Nice pitch there from Tweedy on the slider, Vince.
Yeah, absolutely. Great sequencing there as well. Getting a guy to chase him on the outside.
So here is Riley Thomas, and he looks at a ball in the dirt, 1-0. Riley Thomas, a second baseman and outfielder, a bit of a utility guy for the Grizzlies.
Listed at 5'9", $180.
To a pitch is lined into center field. This one's going to get down, a base hit. So Thomas is aboard. And Tweedy gives up his first hit on the second batter he faces.
And that's kind of the example of why this is such a good idea, this game. Because Riley Thomas did not have a hit through the first 3 games. But when you get into these games, you're taking on a fellow PSCL pitcher, and you're able to line one into right field like that. I think that's a good feeling, and knowing that he can put that sucker down and in play.
So here is Isaiah Bonilla, the 3-hitter for Team 1. He is a second and third baseman from the Grizzlies. And he lines this one to the left. And it's going to fall in front of the left fielder. That one gets away, and everybody's going to run for a little bit. Moving up to third on the play is Thomas. Into second with a double, Bonilla. So 2 on against Tweedy for Isaac Imamura, the Blue Sox middle infielder. So up comes Imamura with a big-time RBI opportunity against the right-hander Tweedy. So here's Isaac Imamura. And he takes way off the inside, 1-0. Infield is pulled all the way in now. Defending against the bunt or soft ground ball from Imamura. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Swinging a line drive to center field. Theodore Williams racing back. It gets over his head. Imamura will have extra bases. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. Imamura digging for third, and he will be safe. So a 2-run triple for Isaac Imamura brings both runners home. And 4 runs have come across in the inning.
So 2 more for Team 2, you're saying?
For Team 1.
Team 1. Oh, so we're tied up.
And now everyone will come off the field. And it looks like that will end the inning. So we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a new pitcher. Stick with us right here at Palm Springs Stadium.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed, where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection in an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza, dine-in or takeout. Savor and enjoy at our 2 locations. Quality, service, family legacy, it all starts at Stuffed.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
I wish I knew the answer, honestly. I know 4 runs.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed, where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection in an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza.
Welcome back to sunny Southern California. Beautiful day in Palm Springs, as it tends to be. So, Kingston Cost will hit first. Cost, a tall guy, shortstop. And the first pitch is right there for a strike.
You want to guess how tall he is?
I'm going to say he's a solid 6'2".
6'4".
Wow,
Yep.
we are the same height. Look at that. Kingston Cost, I like him already. Big swing and a miss there, nothing in two.
Yeah, if only you were 6'8" like I am.
Yeah. Isaac Imamura leads off of third. Cost trying to bring him in against the new pitcher. It is Fabian Galvaz, and that one is down low. So Galvez, another Grizzlies pitcher. And here's a 1-2 pitch, and he got him swinging. Nice pitch. Fastball just blew it right by Cost. So Cost is retired.
And Galvaz, he has 5 strikeouts on the season through 8 innings, so he has the ability to, he's got that swing and miss stuff.
Here's Henry Lomax. Lomax had a tough day in the field yesterday. He committed 2 errors, one on a throw, one on a pop-up, and he takes a first pitch strike on a slider here. It's 0-1 to Henry Lomax. The infielder plays primarily over at third, playing today's game over at third while he's in the field, but also plays second base. Now a big swing and a miss in front of a changeup. Nothing in two. Gino Bianco will hit next. Got him swinging. 3 pitches. Galvaz, 2 Ks and 2 batters. Impressive stuff from Galvaz, Vince.
Yeah, he's only throwing, what, 6 pitches as well? Or was there a ball in the last at bat? I'm thinking immaculate inning right now, but I don't want to say
I think there was a ball in the last
think
at bat.
you're right.
I believe it's 7. Now,
Oh.
either way, this one's way high and tight. And to his teammate. Come on, Fabian. You got to make sure that this guy's healthy to play tomorrow. And it will be Hunter Dye, not Gino Bianco. So now it's 2-0 to Dye. Dye, a catcher. Could be Galvez's battery mate, and he almost just killed him on that first pitch. Little chin music for Hunter Dye. Now, another pitch off the inside, and Dye's probably thinking, really, dude?
Yeah, probably wants one to hit here. Well, 3-0. Let's see if he gets one.
3-0 pitch is coming from Galvez, who works quickly. Here it is. Dye got a pitch to hit, a fastball right down the middle, 3-1.
And I don't know Hunter Dye. I think he's glad that was called a strike. I think he wants to swing a bat here in the simulated plate appearance.
Especially considering these games do not count towards any official PSCL statistics. This one fouled back into Sunrise Park. It's 3-2. On deck is Justice Johnson. He'll be followed by Ty Williams. And now, taking off the helmet and grabbing his wrist is Hunter Dye, and he will head back to the dugout. So it looks like a apparent injury for Dye before the 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, flexing out that left hand, I mean, obviously, especially in a simulated game. Like, we're love that we get to see these at-bats. It's been a blast to see so far. But obviously, when push comes to shove, you want to play this safe.
Absolutely. So here is Caden Johnson, the Grizzlies outfielder. So we get a lot of green jerseys up to bat. Now Galvez steps off the mound. Galvez is probably upset, not only because his teammate is injured, he was 1 strike away from striking out the side in order. Now, the first pitch, pop up over towards the right side, giving it a run, but out of play was Leba. Misael Ruan-Leba has been one of the better players in the PSCL so far. He went deep in his first game. Now the 0-1 pitch after the foul ball is in tight to Caden Johnson.
And the Grizzlies in particular have been so fun to follow this year. They've got 38 stolen bases. They've been caught stealing once.
Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Should get out there for him. Maybe they'll teach me how to run. There's a pitch on the outside corner, 1-2.
Do you think the one person who got thrown out feels bad about it?
I mean, if you're the outlier
Yeah.
in a stat like that, that's pretty tough pill to swallow. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Galvez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So that will take us to a quick break. We'll switch pitchers. We'll switch teams. And when we come back, we will continue to bring you the broadcast of the Power Summer Collegiate League Uncommitted Game. So make sure you stay tuned here from Palm Springs Stadium.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Hamburgers, all about.
Thank you for calling the Sandwich Spot. Is this a sandwich emergency? It's a sandwich emergency!
Great sandwiches made with love. The Sandwich Spot. Love all, feed all. Located in downtown Palm Springs inside of the Henry Frank Arcade.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyric. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Coming up first will be Justice Johnson for the Blue Sox, and he will face a pitcher that we do not have the number of. So that's going to, we'll get you that information as soon as we can. But for now, it's Justice Johnson at the plate.
And I watched Justice Johnson today. The Blue Sox came up just short against the North Stars, but he had a really great game. Obviously, a tall guy. We've seen a lot of them.
Pitcher's going to be Lucas Sale as that pitch is high.
But he has 5 stolen bases on the year.
Wow.
Yep.
Today was day 7 of the PSCL. We hope you tuned in. That one is high. If not, you can tune in for the rest of this month and into the first third of July. PSCL baseball will be on every single day. So that includes holidays like Juneteenth and July 4th. Games will still be played on those amazing federal holidays that we look forward to so much. Juneteenth coming up on Friday. What a great day for a holiday. And a great holiday to celebrate it is. So here up comes Ty Williams, the Grizzlies outfielder slash third baseman, after the walk to Justice Johnson.
I thought we were going to see Johnson run.
Johnson scurries back to first on the throwdown by Everett Babcock.
Yeah, I think Babcock knows it too.
Now he does go. You called it, Vince. Throw it on to second is high. Might have had a chance to get him, and now it's going to roll away. And Johnson's going to peel into third. So a 2-0 count to Ty Williams, and Johnson over to third. RBI opportunity quickly now for Williams after he came into the box with a man leading off of first. Now he's got 190 feet away from scoring.
Infield comes way in.
Does, and Williams takes a fastball look to be in the zone, so we'll call it a strike, 2-1. Pitch from Sale is in tight, 3-1 to Ty Williams. Justice Johnson, the runner on third, 90 feet away from scoring. The pitch to Ty Williams, a big greedy hack and a whole lot of nothing, 3-2.
I think Ty goes as Theodore in our roster.
That is correct. He does go by Ty, however, and he takes ball 4. So Williams takes first. I was talking to him before the game. I said, why don't you go by Ted? That's quite the baseball name, Ted Williams. And he said, well, that's my grandpa's name, so I don't want to take that away from him.
Well, you want to forge your own name too, right? You don't want to use somebody else's.
Absolutely. So Ty Williams takes first base, and that will bring up Grayson Hasbrook, and he grounds this one towards the right side. Base hit. So coming around third and scoring is Justice Johnson, heading to third and dropping anchored there. Ty Williams. Runners on the corners now for Matt Radanya.
Yeah, Ty is making a name for himself too, hitting 500 so far on the season.
So here is Radanya, outfielder / shortstop, another utility guy. And we see that a lot, Vince, in the PSCL. A lot of guys moving around defensively, trying to get where they need to be to improve their defensive skills. See a lot of two-way guys, pitchers, hitters.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday, Owen Hill, the catcher for the Bombers, ended up pitching in that game. Now the throw down to second on a steal attempt in time. They got him.
But will he admit it?
He will,
yeah.
And he will sheepishly head back to the dugout. So retired is Hasbrook. Radanya now has only one man on. It is Ty Williams leading off of third. And he skies this one into center field. Should be deep enough for Williams to bust for home. He will. Here he comes. Here's the throw. It is not in time. Williams scores. And now it appears we will have another pitching change as Sale will come off. We will be right back here at Palm Springs Stadium for more PSCL uncommitted game action on the other side of this break.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Welcome back to beautiful Palm Springs Stadium here, the old stomping grounds of the legendary Nolan Ryan. Darryl Strawberry played here. A lot of great MLB players have starred in this ballpark for celebrity games, spring training, all sorts of events. Exhibition games have happened here. So coming into pitch now is Jackson Watkins of the Chill, and he will be our sixth pitcher. We're, according to what Power Manager and PSCO Director Casey Dill said, about halfway through this one, folks, from Palm Springs Stadium. Thank you so much for coming along with us. I'm Jack Lennon, joined by my buddy Vince. And Vince, what has stood out to you about these pitchers so far?
I think it's the intensity. Like we saw the first pitcher of the game, Kennedy. Like he went through his 3 allotted batters, but he was kind of pointing one finger up. He wanted another one, and he got it as well. So it's a simulated game. We know that there's a level of informality to it, but look, when you got the chance for live at bats against fellow players, you've got a collegiate caliber talent. I mean, it's just something you just can't take for granted.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it doesn't count for stats, why not go right at him?
Yeah.
So we'll see if Watkins does, and he'll face Landon Baker, the Coyotes outfielder, first. Baker started in left field in yesterday afternoon's game, and there's a first pitch strike on a breaking ball.
And we haven't seen Watkins pitch yet this season. We've seen him in the outfield. Reached base safely 3 times against the Coyotes in a 14-5 win. That was back on Saturday.
That one a bit high. We also have him in the lineup for Team 1, so we'll expect to see him hit in this game as well.
And he represents pitcher number 6, so we're just about halfway through here.
There's a pitch, swing, and a miss by the Coyotes outfielder Landon Baker. Baker also plays a little bit of the infield, played first base a couple days ago, also plays second base. So another guy who can do a little bit of everything. 1-2 is low and away, 2-2.
Landon Baker, he's, like we said, a lot of small sample sizes this time of year, but 444, 4 games in, that's impressive stuff.
So the pitch from Watkins to Baker is high, 3-2. So Watkins runs the count full on the first batter he faces. Landon Baker takes the timeout, now comes back in. Has a word with Babcock, the catcher, now faces Watkins. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Watkins struck him out with the off-speed pitch. Beautiful changeup that time. And Watkins has retired the first batter he faces as Baker heads back to the Team 2 dugout. So that will bring up Samuel Jaramillo, the North Stars outfielder. Plays all over the outfield, does not play the infield at all. Takes the first pitch off the inside.
We've seen Yamarillo collect 2 hits in the 3 games he's played. Drew a walk, also got hit by a pitch.
So impressive how these guys wear those hit by pitches. I mean, I get hit by one of these pitches, I'm done for weeks. Here's the pitch, and it's grounded up the middle, base hit for Jaramillo. So Samuel Jaramillo is aboard with a base hit, and that brings up the left-handed bat of Jovan Bernard. Bernard from Southern Arkansas University this past season, now in the transfer portal, as are most of these players in this uncommitted game, either high schoolers uncommitted or collegiate level players who are looking for a new home. So here is Bernard. He stands on with a man on first in Jaramillo. And the first pitch to Bernard is left off the outside by Watkins. Throw down to first. Scurrying back safely is Jaramillo. Drew Ashameen is on deck. As Bernard steps back in for the 1-0 pitch from Watkins. Here it is, and Bernard takes down low.
Speaking of hit by pitches, Bernard, he's been hit by 3 already on the season. Reached safely all 5 games he's played in.
Ouch! Hopefully they weren't all in the same spot. I can imagine that would become quite the bruise. Now pick off to this one a little bit closer, but Jaramillo still back safely. Did you play baseball growing up?
I did. I was a very analytically sound player because I was really tiny, and so I just wouldn't swing.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. It bounces in the dirt, and Jaramillo breaks for second. So that war between him and Watkins with the pickoff throws over to first is finally over as he swipes second base.
And to put a bow on the story, there was one time where, I took 3 straight pitches, and then I watched 3 straight strikes, and the umpire said, come on. And he said, you going to swing the bat?
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to get in the way of a fastball much either. Here's a 3-0 pitch. And Bernard pops it up behind first base, coming over, though, the second baseman to make a ranging catch. So that will be it for Watkins. We switch pitchers when we come back here from Palm Springs Stadium.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley.
There's outdoor living.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or...
So Fabian Galvez will pitch next. He will face the Grizzlies catcher Max Delgadillo. Jack Leonard, Vince Hesprick along for the call. Thank you so much for joining us here at Palm Springs Stadium. And here is the first pitch from Galvez, and it's a little bit high, 1-0.
I think considering the lack of an umpire, I've done a pretty darn good job here, Jack.
Thank you. That means a lot. I was just about to remind our listeners at home, we do not have an umpire. I can only make these calls to the best of my ability. That one definitely high, 2-0.
Well, I don't think we've had any yet that, that have been wrong where, you call it a strike 3 and it wasn't a strike 3. I mean, you've been on the money here so far.
Well, knock on wood, maybe I should leave you to do the call by yourself and get back there behind the catcher. This one lined to short and a leaping catch at shortstop. A fantastic play. And that play was made by Jace McGowan. Wow, what a leap and a absolutely perfect timing on the jump. And that is the first out. A tough way to go down for Max Delgadillo. He got a base hit robbed, and that was headed for the gap.
And McGowan, I mean, he got that at the literal apex of his jump. Couldn't have timed it any better.
This one on the ground. Back to McGowan. More work for him. He fields it cleanly. Throws to Leba in time. 2 down. So 2 are away for Galvez, who's making quick work. And that will bring up Adonel Baptista, a chill outfielder with Caden Johnson on deck.
Should mention Galvez has provided 8 innings so far across 3 appearances.
It's been great in length, so that one is up high. So it's 1-0 to Adonel Baptista. Baptista has not seen a large amount of playing time as opposed to some of the other players on his team to chill. That one is down low in the dirt, 2-0. To a pitch on the ground to third. And quick work for Galvez as Leba makes the catch at first. And
he wants one more.
He's asking for one more. He says, I'd like a 4th. And request granted. So that will bring up Caden Johnson. scratch that. It will be someone that is not on the roster. So number 25 for the Grizzlies will come up, and he takes off the outside on the first pitch. It'll be Logan Escalante, actually, one of the pitchers listed. So not in the lineup, but inserted into the lineup here. The 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss, 1-1 to Escalante. So we will likely still see Escalante pitch. At least that's what we have been told.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch. Just down low. So 2-1 to Escalante. Very colorful guy today. Green jersey, blue sleeves, red batting gloves. He's got all sorts of colors going on. That one just off the outside. 3-1. On deck is Caden Johnson.
Oh, must have been a full count. Or now is a full count. I must have got the ball number wrong. First goof of the day. Now it's 3-2.
First goof. I was on my way to calling ball 4. So this will be ball 4 if it does land outside the zone. Here it is, and it's grounded to short. McGowan, a really tough hop on that Palm Springs Stadium infield, and it gets into left field for a base knock. It hit the grass and just kind of died down. Took a couple high bounces and then hit the edge of the grass where the grass and the dirt meet and just became a soft grounder that eked underneath the glove of McGowan. So 1 aboard here, and that will be it for Fabian Galvez. So we take a break. We get a new pitcher. It'll be Noah Hargrove when we come back from a short break.
The Management Trust is a 100%.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that? Because I don't know what coverage to choose. So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating,
welcome back here to Palm Springs Stadium. The Chills' Noah Hargrove is the new pitcher, and he will face Caden Johnson with a runner off of first. Runner is Escalante, and Johnson takes down and away for the first pitch. A ball on a slider.
Last time Hargrove pitched, that was on the 12th. Through 5 innings, just 2 earned runs.
Now the Submariner throws, and this one high and tight, 2-0.
And this got to be a particularly valuable at-bat for these players to have because, I mean, taking on a Submariner is just such a unique experience.
You got to think it just hurts to throw that way. It just looks painful. That one a little less low to the ground as it is a leaping catch in right field. Boy, what a catch on the fly ball by Johnson. And the right fielder out there made a tremendous leaping jumping catch, completely unnecessary. Had he taken just a couple of steps back, it was more of a lazy fly ball. It wasn't a laser by any stretch of the imagination. But
you could see him come in for the first step before going out. I mean, obviously, you get the out. That's the most important thing. So you're in a spot where, I mean, yeah, you're trying to find the best route, but it's not how, it's how many, and that still counts as an out.
Absolutely. So that will bring up Jackson Watkins. The first rule of being an outfielder is take 2 steps back and then figure it out from there. That one is shot down the right field line, foul, and off to the bullpen. But I was taught growing up as an outfielder that the first rule is you take 2 steps back and you take it from there, because it's better to let one fall in front of you than it is to have one fly way over your head.
Yeah, it's also easier to come in than backpedal.
Absolutely. Runner goes. Escalante.
Oh, what a jump.
Takes second without a throw, as this one is down and away.
Yeah, that was timed up just about perfect. So when before the pitch went, I mean, he was halfway to second.
Hargrove nails Jackson Watkins right in the back, so one teammate hits the other.
Is he going to continue the at-bat?
And they're just going to call it a ball.
All right. We'll see if they restart or what the count is. I had it 3-1.
So let's call it 3-1, partner. Here's the pitch from Noah Hargrove, supposedly a 3-1 pitch, and it's a swing and a miss, and you would be right. It is now 3-2.
Boy, would that be a good feeling to get hit by a pitch, continue the at-bat, and then get a base hit.
And he does just that. This one lined out to left field, falling base hit. So you called it. Jackson Watkins lines a single to left. Pumping the brakes over at third, though, is Escalante, and there's runners on the corners for Tyler Webster, the Bombers' leadoff man a day ago. He's looked good this season, made some really solid contact, more of a contact hitter. Speedy center fielder, has made some really nice ranging plays out in the center field sunshine. Not easy plays to make, but he's made them look easy. So Webster comes up, and the runner goes from first. It's a called strike on the outside corner. I say called strike, more called strike by us up here, as that one squirts away into center field. Coming around to score, Escalante. Into second is Watkins. So now a runner on second with a run across for Webster.
Oh, Webster's probably glad he still gets at-bat with the runner in scores position. He's got 7 hits and 11 at-bats.
The vast majority of which have been singles. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. So on deck is Saul Armendariz. And here for the 0-2 pitch, Hargrove will check on Watkins over at second. And I always find it so funny when a submarine pitcher throws to first or second base and he throws overhand, and now he hits another batter, and the at-bat will again continue. So Webster shakes it off. We'll call it ball 1. Unbelievable. You love to see it. Arcade baseball today.
I mean, they're called simulated at-bats. You can kind of bend the rules a little bit.
Pitch is a big swing and a miss. I guess that was strike 2. So now it's 2-2 to Tyler Webster, the outfielder. Also plays a little bit of third base, sprinkles in a little bit of the infield. 5:06 p.m. at Palm Springs Stadium. Runner breaks for third. Swinging a high pop-up, a bloop into right center field. Falling, and a running catch, and it pops out of the glove. So going back to second is...
Oh, you got 2 runners there.
Watkins, and now
the runner
pulling into second is Webster. And the runner at third had came all the way back, so Webster is out.
Wow, so What do you score that as?
I would assume you'd score that as a base hit, and then a 8-4 put out.
Second.
He had gotten all the way to third. He had ran to third before the pitch had even hit the catcher's glove, as that one is a strike. It's 0-1 to Saul Armendariz. Christian Alford on deck. Hargrove delivers way off the outside, and now, finally, after all that work, taking third is Jackson Watkins. So a hectic sequence of events, but here it is, 1-1. Armendariz takes inside, 1-1. Make it 2-1. I know you said you've never broadcast a game like this. When you were in Little League, were you ever a part of a game like this? Have you ever seen something like this, or is this new to you too?
I feel like T-ball was basically simulated at bats. Because I remember, like, it would be kind of tricky to get the ball to first in time. So my friend and I, we would just camp directly next to the tee. We got a grounder to us, and finally, after 45 minutes, we threw somebody out. They got to stay at first anyways.
So, ball 4, but I guess the AB will continue. At least I thought it was ball 4. Again, there's no home plate umpire today, so have a little bit of grace on me. Here's a pitch from Hargrove. That one is ball 4. So, taking first, Armendariz, and that brings up Christian Alford, the final hitter in this Team 1 lineup. We've got a pitching change. We've got a fielder's change. Everything changing. A lot of moving parts here from Palm Springs Stadium. We'll give you all the rundown when we come back.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are two teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit.
Here is Christian Alford to face, guess who? Fabian Galvez is back. Had a lot of success on the mound his first time out. Now back for more.
So Galvez, if I'm not mistaken, is the 9th pitcher, and there's 10. So the question is as Galvez just get some extra at-bats, or could he be replacing his teammate Logan Escalante, who have not seen pitch yet, but is listed as a pitcher on the roster?
And Escalante just finished a bullpen session. He's walking back towards the dugout as the first pitch is way inside. So that's a good question, Vince. I mean, I'd assume we'd see Escalante, who, like I mentioned, is just wrapping up a full bullpen session. That one's low, 2-0. But with the way this game has gone, you never really know. That one low again, 3-0.
Galvez pitching with some serious pace right now.
Maybe he ought to slow down. Having a hard time finding the strike zone here against the outfielder, Christian Alford. Alford also plays a little bit of shortstop. There's a strike, 3-1. Nobody on base here for Alford. On deck is Drew Ashameen, the Blue Sox outfielder. And Alford rolls this one foul back off the netted fence, 3-2. Now we got another break in the action as Galvez will remain the pitcher.
Wants new ball, I think.
Can't blame him. That first ball didn't have too many strikes in it. 3-2, the count to Christian Alford. Here it is from Fabian Galvez. Pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. So Alford down on strikes. And Galvez will stay on the mound. So interesting stuff here. Galvez getting twice the reps. And here comes Drew Ashameen for the first time, and he is the final hitter listed in the Team 2 lineup.
Does everyone only bat one so far?
Yes, and then you got Owen Kavanaugh on deck, who's not listed in either lineup, so bench is starting to be emptied here, 2-0. Kavanaugh is uncommitted but attended last season at Ottawa University in Arizona. There's a pitch, and that one is shot fair down the right field line. Ashameen will run for a while as this one's going to kick all the way up off the wall.
Oh, this
Playing
could
the
be
care of
4.
is the right fielder. Now throwing into the cutoff man, and Ashameen will pull into third with a stand-up triple. So really nice piece of hitting. Put it exactly where nobody was, just down the right field line, and straddled that line until it got all the way to the outfield wall and into that dirt grass meeting corner. So a triple for Ashameen, and that brings up Owen Kavanaugh.
And with the way that bounced, I thought the right fielder was going to have a tougher time tracking it down, but a good recovery. Now runner at third instead of bases empty with a run.
Kavanaugh chases the first pitch, a swing and a miss. It's swinging a high pop-up foul and ranging back out of play near Sunrise Park. And it bounces into the park. 0-2 to Owen Kavanaugh. The pitch off the inside with his slider was Galvez. So we'll do it again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Kavanaugh down on strikes.
Now we have a bonus batter.
Another bonus batter indeed. This one, Declan Rivero from Cedarville University. In Cedarville, Ohio. Swing and a miss, chasing the first pitch out of the zone. 0-1.
Rivero on the bootleggers. 3 hits, 9 at-bats. Also 2 walks, got hit by a pitch.
And he crushes this one down the left field line. This one's got a chance. It is off the bottom of the wall. Coming in to score easily, Ashameen, and pulling into second and dropping anchor there with a double is the man from Cedarville University, Declan Rivero. So an RBI double for Rivero.
And we obviously don't have those exit velocity stats, but that might have been the hardest hit ball that we've seen so far today.
Very good chance it was. That was crushed, and it just dropped in front of the wall and took a kiss off the wall. And now it will be Logan Escalante pitching. So after he finishes his bullpen session, he's going to have a conversation here with Everett Babcock, the catcher. Runner off of second. And Escalante will get warm. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the rest of the action from Palm Springs Stadium.
Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for two or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Logan Escalante is the new pitcher. And he comes in after a at-bat in which he reached on a base hit and then stole a base, scored a run. And now he will face his Grizzly teammate. And that one, the first pitch from the Submariner is behind the batter. It's 1-0.
Escalante's thrown 2 pitches on the year, or pardon me, 2 innings. Appeared in 3 games. 2 strikeouts.
So if stats were counted, this would be his 3rd appearance. The runner Rivero advances to third on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's left off the outside, 2-0.
Infield way in with the runner at third. I'm curious to see if we have an extended rotation then on the next cycle, next time the teams switch, because this is the last pitcher listed for Team A. We've seen Riker Tweedy, Christian Rizzo, Noah Hargrove, Fabian Gonzalez, and Logan Escalante here.
So the pitch to Nicolo Di Simone is way off the inside for ball 4. Advancing on the wild pitch to home plate is Declan Rivero. A run scores. On the walk, it'll be Jace McGowan next.
And the 2 pitchers we haven't seen yet are Aziel Villanueva and Jake Williams, both for the Lumberjacks.
So looking forward to seeing those guys pitch. Yep. Neither one warming up in the bullpen. As Chase McGowan stands in. McGowan was the one who made that ridiculous catch over at short. A leaping grab at a ball that likely would have been extra bases. He takes down low. The 1-0 pitch to Chase McGowan is taken off the outside, 2-0. Indio Pavia Picot is on deck, the speedy infielder. We've seen him pinch run for Everett Babcock a number of times. Remember in PSCO games, the catchers get a courtesy runner. Here's a throw to second, and stealing second is Nicolo Di Simone. So McGowan will have an RBI opportunity here and a 3-0 count to do damage in.
Well, tentative 3-0. I wasn't fully sure about that last one.
We'll call it a ball.
Yeah.
3-0 it is, at least as far as we're concerned. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and he fights it off to the left side. In foul territory, making a diving catch is the third baseman over there. A fantastic play, diving into the bullpen dirt. And that rivals McGowan's catch as the best one we've seen all day.
Wow, backhanded 2 laying out. Such an awkward angle, but doesn't matter.
So here is Indio Pavia Pico. And he shoots the high first pitch over towards dugout, and it drops harmlessly to the ground. Foul, 0-1.
Seems like Escalante is generating some weak contact. Just trying to find the zone more consistently seems to be the key here for the rest of these at-bats.
Well, a soft-throwing submariner. You would expect weak contact. You would expect strikeout stuff, but we haven't seen the latter. But granted, Escalante's outing has been very short. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's in the dirt. And advancing to third is Nicolo De Simone. So 1-1 will be the new count to Indio Pavia Pico. Folks at home, I wish we could tell you we know when this game will be over. We have honestly no idea. There's no umpires, no official time limit or inning limit. We have 2 remaining pitchers who are yet to throw, who we expect to see. Has now taken a timeout is Pavia Pico.
Infield back in with a runner at third. I want to see somebody throw home here.
Here's a pitch, and it's way off the outside, and it's 2-0. Here is the 2-0 pitch from Escalante to Pavia Pico. It's off the outside again, 3-0. Pitch, way off the outside, ball 4. So Pavia Pico takes the walk. And runners on the corners now for Misael Ruan Leyba, the third baseman and catcher, but playing first today. Leyba stands in against his Grizzlies teammate Escalante. Here's the throw down to second on the steal attempt, and it squirts into center field. So scoring easily from third on the throwing error will be Nicolo De Simone. So another run comes across here against Escalante. Leyba, another RBI opportunity though, with the runner Pavia Pico advancing to second.
And that's always the risk.
And a line drive for Leyba and a base hit to right field. Coming around third and scoring will be Pavia Pico. So Leyba comes through, RBI single for the Grizzlies infielder. And that will be all for Escalante. And when we come back, we will have a new pitcher, so stay tuned right here at Palm Springs Stadium.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
So Jace McGowan, the new pitcher from Northwest Nazarene University, not listed as a pitcher on the lineup card, nor was he listed as a pitcher on the PSCL website. He was the one who made that leaping catch over at shortstop towards the start of this exhibition game. Also plays a little bit of outfield, and he throws a pickoff throw. Back first safely is Leba.
And Jace has been definitely one of the stars here in this simulated game. Maybe the number one, but pushing his luck here. Chance on the mound. I mean, you don't know until you try, so we've seen him pitch a little bit on the season. He's made 2 appearances.
He attended classes last year at Northwest Nazarene University, as did his teammate Carter Upmeyer. Now this one is flown out to right field, and there's one away. Making it back safely on the throwback was Leba, who was trying to take second, but scurries back to first in plenty of time. One away.
And we heard word that this might be the last pitcher, but we can't confirm that, obviously. So potentially the final chance for both these pitchers and these batters to leave a strong impression. Should mention the manager for this game is Casey, who, if I'm not mistaken, is also the manager for the Power.
You'd be correct.
So this is also an extra fun opportunity for these players. Obviously, looking to play for the Power down the road. Who have Power play tomorrow, right? Back at home.
They do. Some of our great Power broadcasters will be along for that call. This one lifted high and deep to left, but over to make the catch, Christian Alford. Leba back to first. So 2 quick outs for Jace McGowan. Pretty good for a guy not listed as a pitcher.
It is worth mentioning that this ballpark is not exactly forgiving when it comes to hitters trying to go down the line. I mean, 350 feet in left and right field. That is deep.
Especially not for right-handed hitters. The wind here in Southern California, particularly Palm Springs Stadium, loves to blow from left field to right, as it is not up tonight, but usually that American flag out in center field will dictate or indicate, I should say, where the wind is going, and 99.9% of the time it is almost always blowing left to right. So here's Riley Thomas against McGowan. Lebo leads off second, that one outside.
And for a point of reference, that short porch in Yankee Stadium, that's 314 feet away.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so you had to crank that an extra, what was that, 36 feet?
Extra 12 yards just to get that ball over that right field wall. Here is the pitch, swinging a foul back over our heads and into Sunrise Park, 1-2.
And we've seen a few that have banked off that wall or short hopped it. I think there's certain ballparks, or definitely ballparks, where that one's over the wall.
Crazy to think about. And it's not like the wind blowing in from left to right is a strong wind, as that one is off the inside, but when it is already hard enough to hit a home run out here, especially for right-handed hitters, it certainly doesn't help when you get even the slightest breeze coming in from left field. So the 2-2 pitch from McGowan. Inside, Leba takes third on the uncontested steal. So the full count to Riley Thomas from Jace McGowan. These two faced off yesterday. The Bombers reigned victorious. 3-2 pitch. Shot foul off the netting. On deck is Isaiah Bonilla, the Grizzlies infielder. And here is the 3-2 once again from McGowan. The pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. So we'll do it again. Three-two. Got him swinging. So McGowan starts to walk off, but now he'll stay on the mound. I think they have just as much of a clue, Vince, as to what's going on as we do.
Well, we just heard this might be the last hitter.
Our producer Sam Egan giving the info there. Last hitter of the day. It will be Isaiah Bonilla. Isaiah, let's make it good. Here it is. He will face McGowan. And Bonilla takes up high, 1-0. One-0 pitch is in for a called strike. Called by me, 1-1.
No, I had that as a strike too. I mean, McGowan's really just pumping in the fastballs here.
He's done a good job of it. Perhaps they should let him pitch more in the PSCL.
No, he might want a chance. Maybe it's an audition.
That one. Call it a strike, 1-2.
I had that over the plate.
Slider that broke right over the inside corner, 2. Isaiah Bonilla. And here is the 1-2 pitch. That one clearly off the inside, 2-2. Misael Ruan Leba leads off of third. And the pitch to Bonilla, low and away, 3-2. So this will be the final batter of the game, regardless of the outcome. There is nobody on deck. But Bonilla with a chance to impress before the game ends with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, so McGowan gets the final out of the game, and that will do it here from Palm Springs Stadium. So, Vince, of these guys out here tonight, who impressed you the most?
I mean, I know it's maybe not the most fun answer, but it might be just the correct one. What Jace McGowan did today was really impressive, particularly on defense. He made multiple highlight plays, made the routine look easy, but also pulled off some few highlights with that big leaping catch he had. But we just saw on the mound as well, basically flawless work from a really talented young player.
Well, that's going to do it here from Palm Springs Stadium for my colleague Vince Hesbrick, for our on-site producer Sam Egan. I've been Jack Lennon. Thank you so much for coming along for the PSCL Uncommitted Game. We will see you tomorrow for Day 8 of the PSCL and also for game number 13 of the Palm Springs Power season. That will start at 7 o'clock sharp. The PSCL will begin at 9 a.m. in the morning, and Game 2 here on the main field will begin 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game number 1. So make sure you tune into all that action tomorrow. Lots of baseball happening here in Southern California. We hope to see you then. As always, go Power, and thank you for watching